I cannot wait to show you guys this house. It's very rare that we get to show you houses like this, and this is actually available in the market. This is such an opportunity. It's such a charming home. So let's start the house tour. Today we have this super charming house and lot for sale in Ayala, Westgrove. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. So from the road, this is the facade, and isn't it charming? That is exactly what this house is inside and out. But before we go in, so obviously you have gorgeous landscaping, right? On the left side, you have your vehicle gate, which will lead to your 4-vehicle carport. And then over here, you have an archway or an archway towards your main entrance. And I can't wait to show you guys. But also, since this is Ayala Westgrove, notice that you have this area in front of your house. So this will also allow for guest parking, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. You have plenty of guest parking. Okay, I should have gone through that area, but okay. Let's go through here. So as you enter, you will see this nice terrain. So it's a few señorita steps going up. And because of the plants, everything just looks so... I mean, okay, the architecture is charming, sure, but the plants also add to it. And it just makes you want to explore the entire house. Ang ganda niya. On this side, there's an opening and a pathway which will lead you to the side of the house. This is more for maintenance, but also, if you wanted a shortcut to the side of the house, that's there. There is a side gate though, because this is where you're supposed to go through. So you have this sort of porch on the mezzanine level. So if anyone were to ring the doorbell, you could just stand here and check who it was. That is, of course, if you didn't check the cameras or anything. And also, you have a view of that. If I'm not mistaken, Makiling yan, diba? Makiling, yeah, okay. So, from here, yung pinagtanong ako, hindi sure. So from here, technically, where I'm standing, can't really see the outline because of the trees, because there's so many trees in this village and I love it. But from the rooms, you will see Mount Makiling. Okay, so over here you have a covered porch. Again, you have so many plants, but even without the plants, the architecture again is just very, very charming. It's giving chic, it's giving American countryside, but modern, and it's in the Philippines. Okay, so now we have the main entrance. You have these grand double doors, floor to ceiling, above standard, they're super high. And you have these interesting wood patterns. So different kinds of wood. You have the slats, or at least slat-like pattern over here. You have It's not herringbone, but it's like a parquet pattern. And then a solid dark wood here. And this is actually the handle. Okay, so since there are no door handles, there is a keyhole. Oh, I just realized I might not be able to. All right, here we go. Success. All right, so let's open this. Someone hold the door so it doesn't hit the camera. And this is your receiving area. Immediately you will see your main stairs as well as your living spaces. But it's nice that there's a break here just so you can appreciate the high ceiling and how bright and maaliwalas it is in here. A few steps from the receiving area or your foyer, you have the living room. And again, very bright because basically all of the walls, save for this part, is going to be windows and sliding doors. And that's the reason why you have so much natural light. And it's so open, it's so homey, it's so bright, it's so cozy at the same time. Also, you can't smell it, but it smells really good in here. And there is a view. Well, again, as I mentioned, lots of trees, but there is a view. The sky, though, it's really gorgeous against the trees. Okay. On this side, you have this is a 12, tama ba? Joke lang, 10. You have your 10-seater dining table. You could definitely add a bigger table if you wanted to, although this looks really nice against the ceiling design. So you have your accent over there that complements your dining table really well. And this is in front of your kitchen. Okay, this is one of the nicest kitchens I have personally been to. So you have a U-shaped counter over here with an island counter in the middle. But check this one out. So you have a bar area, and this wood is beautiful. It works so well with the rest of the solid surfaces. And it also works well with the semi-industrial bar stools. Can you just imagine entertaining guests here while you're cooking here and they're just there? Or even for daily activities like having breakfast and having your kids there or something. Super nice. So it comes with everything. Of course, it comes with the sink, your industrial stove, okay, we have to pan to this area because I want to show you the two-door refrigerator. And then it also comes with the oven and the steamer. I don't see this very often. This is pretty cool. You actually have a built-in steamer. And then obviously you have so much storage, either as the cupboards or the cupboards down below. And of course, beneath the island counter. Oh, and we can't forget built-in coffee maker. Okay, so right next to your kitchen, or your stove, you have access to your daily kitchen. So you have this door with a glass panel so you can see, and you have your ref, your sink, and your stove over there. So again, you have lots of storage, you still have high ceiling, and you still have a lot of natural light thanks to the windows. Now that door, we're not gonna open it anymore, but that is the pantry. And this, I'm just gonna show you, but we're not gonna go through it yet. This door leads to the staff area. So we'll get there later. So try to remember this one. Put a bookmark, mental bookmark, because we have a different access to that. I mean, we can access it through a different way. So let's backtrack. Again, right? Like so many windows. And your view is just of the tops of trees and your own landscaping. How peaceful is that? Hello po. And then over here we have another seating area. And this one is just more of a chill, like just somewhere to hang out in. So I suppose that the other area is more of the formal living area, and this one is a more family area, somewhere you can just hang out and watch TV. That one is more for conversation. This one is more for hanging out. And then you can go from two ways, but let's check this one out first. And this is the office. Check this out. So you have pink walls. You have an accent wall, which is storage, but we're not gonna open it. And then more storage, then more pink walls. Again, you have a huge window for natural light. Also, can I just say, this chair looks so nice. I mean, whether or not this is, oh, by the way, it's gonna come fully furnished, but I can't promise you that this set of furniture will come with, because, I mean, comment down below, this is a classic looking chair. Okay. Oh, hold on. So you see these doors, right? You have French doors. Also, the reason why this room is so bright is because apart from the window, you have a huge awning window above your French doors, which already has a lot of glass, that peeks through to the outside. So it lets all of the natural light pour into the office. Now the office, if you didn't need it, could be a bedroom. It does not have an ensuite. But I mean, if you really needed it, right? But for now, it's an office. Okay, so over here, beyond the sliding doors, we have the sunroom. You already have a house with so much light, but still you have an indoor sunroom. Yes, it is air conditioned. So it's fully closed off, and it's just somewhere where you can literally just hang out and soak up some sun while you're indoors. It's kind of cool. Then you have doors over here that go out to the side of your house. So this is where your outdoor condenser units are. Just look at that. Actually, no, para ka nasa ibang bansa. Or at least it feels like you're in Baguio because of the trees. Oh yeah, so that little gate over there will lead you back out to the front of the house and the pathway that you saw from the main entrance. Excuse me. And then here on the other side, we have a sort of, we could say that this is the utility area, but it doesn't look like it, right? Just because you have all of these plants. But technically, this is where you hang your clothes. So I love how they incorporated the hanging rods in here. That way, when there are no clothes, you don't really notice it that much, right? It's cool. And it's covered, so it doesn't get rained on, but it still gets enough sun and heat for your clothes to dry. Speaking of clothes, your appliances are right here. And then this area, actually, ang dami pala, no? Ang dami ng rods. So all of this could be just for laundry. But this area is also where the staff hangs out. So it's a nice and cool, literally cool place where they can have merienda or just, just chill. Because it's nice and open, and they have a view of the carport, which you will see later. Okay, so this is the staff toilet and bath, at least the female staff toilet and bath. This is the actual staff quarters, and then this is considered a storeroom, although technically it was supposed to be the laundry room or linen room. It still kind of is. They have their ironing boards in there and stuff, but it's up to you. You could have your washing machines in there or just have it out there like what they did. Okay, so we're gonna have to backtrack. Oh, that door will lead back to the daily kitchen. So that was the door that I was telling you about earlier. But for now, we are gonna backtrack because we are gonna go through here. So this one, okay, apart from the gas, will lead us down to the lower ground. But first, again, if you have been enjoying the house tour so far, please do let us know by writing comments or hitting that like button or even subscribe. We really do appreciate it, and we love making these videos for you, so it would be really helpful if you let us know. Okay, so at the bottom of the stairs, we have a door, which will lead us to, okay, let me just close this door. But this is the male staff toilet and bath. And then this is the staff room. And then more storage behind John, but this is the storage that you might want to see. So the owners have a lot of dogs. And although the dogs aren't here right now, they turned this storage room, it's kind of like a dog room. So you have your grooming area over here, the playpen, etc. Another playpen. But if you didn't need a room specifically for doggos, ganda pa ng ceiling design, diba? You could definitely turn this into something else. Maybe a theater, a guest bedroom. It's up to you really, but you have a lot of space to work with. And I'm back out. Hello. So over here, we have the carport. So you see the gate over there, the manual gate. You can fit about 4 vehicles here comfortably, and I'm not just talking about regular 4 vehicles. You can fit full-size SUVs or vans or trucks. Well, even trucks, pickup trucks. But if you had smaller cars, you can definitely fit more than 4 in here. It's very spacious and it's very deep. Okay, so some of the outdoor units are here as well. You have a basketball ring over there, just because why not? You have so much space. And just look at this perimeter wall. It's high, it's imposing, but it looks so clean. And it's not intimidating, but it's very, I'm not feeling it. It's very unsafe ng dating niya. Maybe because it's so high. But yun nga, it's very friendly pa rin. It's not, maybe it's just the colors, maybe it's the plants. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but this house is just very charming. And speaking of charming, we have a park bench over here, right next to your oak wood looking door. So let's go through here. And this one will lead you to what they have turned into a recreation room or the gym. So this actually has windows that will look over the dog room or their storeroom. But I mean, it's up to you again. If you want to use it for something else, again, you can turn this into a guest bedroom, like one massive guest area, or an in-law suite for this floor. The possibilities, you can dream that out, really. Then here, obviously the entertainment. Wala lang yung TV. And then at the end, you have a kitchen setup, which already comes with the counters and the sink, of course the chiller, etc. And some shelving. And this really adorable chandelier. Oh, nakulang ng isang bulb. I'm so sorry. Hindi ko napansin. You have storage under the stairs, and you have a sliding barn door that leads to a toilet and bath with your sink, enclosed shower space, and water closet. And mind you, you have this really large mirror sa side na to, and it just maximizes the space. The toilet and bath feels so much bigger. I mean, it is spacious, but it just adds that illusion. Okay, so now that we're here, we can head up the main stairs. So from here, we have access to the main stairs, and we can off balance all, and we can easily go up to the main area. So that is the foyer. Oh my, actually, check out the stairs. I mean, look at how thick this is. This hardwood is just, it's so solid. It looks so beautiful as is, and it looks really great against the white balustrade. Okay, so from your foyer, you have this hallway leading to the main stairs, as well as the guest powder room. So you have this very interesting pedestal sink, and then your water closet. Actually, tayo na sila. I don't know if you can tell, but well, tayo na rin sila against the mirror. Big mirrors in this house, by the way. Also, I don't know if it comes through, but this room is also very bright because there are 2 huge windows here just for the powder room, kind of like this one. So you can just imagine from the outside, very balanced and symmetric itsura niya. Okay, let's head up to the second floor. Okay, so it really doesn't come as a surprise that this area is also going to be really, really bright because of all of the windows. Look at that. Okay, now here, you can definitely see the outline of Mount Makiling, and that's going to depend on the weather. There's definitely going to be weather where everything is clear and you can see it even more clearly. But even during thunderstorms and stuff, that is going to look beautiful, especially with all the trees and the layers of the landscape. Ah, it's like a painting. Okay, so here on the second floor landing, you have more storage. Kind of used it as an altar, so it's up to you what you want to do with it. You could turn it into an office, I suppose, if you needed. You have more seating, and then from here you can see that there are 2 doors. So let's check this one out first. Ah, the wood is so nice. It's this matte finish, and it's just so pleasant to look at. Okay, so needless to say, you have a lot of storage. You have lots of wardrobe space, and it's just everywhere throughout the room. Okay, so I'm gonna stand here in the middle just so you can see how big it is. And in case you're wondering what kind of bedroom this is, it's basically the boys' room. So yung mga magkakapatid nandito, and that's the reason why you have, well, there used to be 3 beds in here. So 1, 2, and then the other one used to be over there. And then their desks are obviously custom made. So you have a desk over here and a desk over here. Actually, parang siyang office eh. But that's awesome. The fact that you have this space for your kids. They share one room, but they have their individual cubbies and spaces and storage and beds. This is really generous. Really, really nice. And then they have their own, well, gaming area. They have a couch, and that's where the console is. More storage where they can display their Funko Pops and collections. And again, another office. So this is one of the best boys' rooms, again, that I've been to. Na at least, you know, kasi shared nga, diba, by several siblings. And then over here you have the ensuite, toilet and bath, with a sink, lots of counter space. Again, a huge mirror that really expands the space. And from the mirror, you can see the enclosed shower space, as well as the water closet behind the door, which also has a towel rack and a window and a vent. And again, this is still high ceiling. So technically, overkill na meron kang vent, tas meron ka pang window. But I love it. We all love good ventilation. Well, okay. I think specifically there are 3 brothers in here. So I love that even the ceiling has like 3 sections. I don't know if they intended for that to happen, but it's a nice coincidence. Okay, you know what? Let's just say Cinda Giant. It sounds better, right? Everything is intentional. Ah, this view. Okay, so now it's time to go to the master bedroom. Yeah, the blinds are actually quite unique. Okay, so originally this was supposed to be an ante-room, but they moved one of the bedrooms to the ante-room, and that's the reason why this is here. But this is supposed to be for the other son. But speaking of the blinds, look at these. Oh, they're so smooth. How nice is that? Okay, maybe this isn't the best one that I could have shown you, but just look at that. So it's so compact. Tapos, ang ganda. Ano kita ba? Yung texture. So you can just pull these down if you wanted to limit the light. But when you have all of them open, oh my gosh, everything is so bright. Okay, so this is supposed to be the ante room, as I mentioned, and then this is the master bed area itself. You have a gorgeous accent wall over there. You can fit a king-sized bed or California king-sized bed. Again, you have high ceiling, you have cove lighting, pin lights, chandelier, and access to a balcony. That again gives you a view of Mount Makiling. So technically, this room has the best view. You can basically see everything from here, all the way to the mountain. I mean, we could go out, but it's super sunny. Everything's gonna look washed out. I think we can look at it from here instead. The balcony has really nice flooring too. It has wood-like planks. And again, it just blends seamlessly or goes cohesively with the rest of the design, which is very charming, very rustic. Well, not rustic. It's very country modern. without being shabby. Like, it has just the right amount of texture and charm. I love the storage over there. That's just adds more texture. But speaking of texture, you have double doors for your ensuite. Okay, let's go in. And this will lead you to your walk-in closet. So you have storage all around and in the middle. And you have vanity over here in the corner. Bahala na kayo what you guys want to imagine placing in here. Which one is the his, which one is the hers. Kung ano yung nasa gitna, if it's jewelry, if it's bags, etc. You will not run out of space. Or at least storage space. Actually, but in space, you can definitely do yoga in here if you want to. And then this is the actual toilet itself. So you have the enclosed shower space, your his and hers sinks, and your enclosed water closet. I love that the water closet is enclosed. I appreciate that. The windows are closed. The window treatments are closed, and that's the reason why it's a little darker than in the other side. But yeah, rest assured, if you open those up, it's gonna be really bright in here as well. Okay. All right. Even your walk-in closet has a chandelier. Okay. Oh, that is so bright. It is now time for a recap. So I'll meet you in the living area. Okay, so numbers. You have 875 square meters of floor area divided between 3 levels and 524 square meters of lot area. 4 bedrooms, although right now the rooms are configured differently, as you have seen. 5 toilet and baths, 1 powder room, and a 4-vehicle carport. But again, it depends on what kind of cars you have, because if you have more compact vehicles, you can definitely fit more than 4 vehicles in that very deep carport. And you have a lot of guest parking at the front, especially because you are in Ayala, Westgrove, which is a very spacious subdivision. Like, the street itself is very wide, and then you have generous space for guest parking. And speaking of generous, you have a lot of trees in this subdivision. And the beauty of that is, even in this home, the landscape continues. You have plants all around your home and inside. And I mean, just look at this. Even your porch has plants. And it just blends seamlessly with the view of your subdivision and, again, of Mount Makiling. It almost makes you forget that you're in the Philippines, to be honest. Like, this house is just that charming that it makes you forget that you're in this country, but then you are reminded because you see Mount Makiling, and then you're reminded of how beautiful this country is. So if you or anyone you know is interested in a house like this, complete with an open layout, gorgeous and complete kitchen, and everything that you will ever need, including a sunroom. Or if you know a friend who might be interested in it, send this video to them, or if you want to see it for yourself, send us a message, or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here.